Yo, 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 it's your boy, Ray Mabry. As my title states, I'm going to share with you two things that you may or may not be doing that's causing you not to close deals consistently. That's right, two things. Now, of course, it could be hundreds of things, but we're going to narrow it down to these two things that I think that you're not doing that maybe prohibiting you from closing deals consistently. But before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Ray Mabry, full-time real estate entrepreneur here in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. I've been in this business for 6.5 years. Actually, it's funny because I think about it, and this is the one thing that I've done the longest, being in sales and stuff. Sometimes you have a tendency to jump from opportunity to opportunity to opportunity. And so I've been doing this business for the longest. So those of you out there that's say been in your job for 10, 15, 20 years, congratulations to you. Your boy Ray, I just don't have that kind of longevity. But I will say real estate has been something that changed my life. I got into it 6.5 years ago, and I haven't looked back, and I want you guys to have the same type of experience, okay? So this is what I believe that you're probably not doing that's causing you not to close deals consistently. Very, very fundamental things, very, very simple per se, but remember, it's the simple things in life that sometimes have a lot of tendency to cause us to overlook, or cause us to take for granted, okay? So if you can get these things right, you'll be on your path to closing deals and closing deals consistently, all right? So two things that you may not be doing that's causing you not to close deals consistently. Very, very basic. One, you're not working. That's right, you're not working. And let me preface this to say, you have to define what work is, because a lot of times, the statement has been made, working in your business and not on your business. Well, some of you are not consistently doing either. Or, what I see people do a lot of times is they kind of get around to it. They have a get around to it mentality. You need to make calls, follow-up calls. You need to market. You need to go and network. You need to, do various things to get these deals done. And for whatever reason, you're not doing it. Things come up. Oh, I have a full-time job, or I have a full-time caregiver, or whatever the thing that's causing you not to be able to do this thing over here to help you get deals, help you generate leads and stuff so you can close them, is causing you not to close deals consistently. So you're not working. You're not working, guys. And if that's the case, we can make adjustments on that real quick, all right? The number two thing, and this is what get a lot of people caught up, even myself sometimes. Number two thing in why you're not closing deals consistently is because you're not working smart. You're not working smart. And a lot of times you can go through the motions. Like, I'm making calls. Ray, what you talking about, man? I'm making calls. Ray, I'm doing my direct mail. I'm doing my follow-ups and this and that. But let's use follow-ups for example. All right, fortune isn't a follow-up. And I'm a key advocate on having some type of system to follow up with your sellers and your buyers. Okay, so that means you're working. All right, so you passed the first test. You are working. You're making follow-ups. But let's see how we can help you work smarter. Because if you just kind of get on the phone, like here's what I see happens to a lot of people that make cold calls. It's kind of crazy because it used to happen a lot when I was in the insurance industry, and we had to make calls to schedule appointments. You make these dials, you call these people up, but you kind of hope they don't answer. Or when they do answer, you kind of clam up and you're nervous, and you stumble over your words, or you don't really know what to say. The first thing out of your mouth is, can I speak to Mr. Johnson, or can I speak to Miss Williams, or whatever? And you start to sound like a telemarketer. And so you've automatically lost the seller, and they don't want to have any conversation with you, and so they may end up they're not here. They may just kind of give you the cold shoulder and blow you off. There's a certain way when you make cold calls, or when you make follow-up calls, how you have to have that conversation, especially when you get them on the phone, and those first 5 or 10 seconds are crucial. So if you just tweak that just right by itself, you can have a greater success ratio when it comes to having conversations. And it's about having conversations, okay? Because I'm a firm believer if you have enough conversations, you're going to get deals, you're going to get contracts. You get enough contracts, you're going to close deals, you're going to make money. All right, so it goes back to one, working. So we get past that part. Okay, you're putting the working stuff in. Now let's focus on two, how to work smarter. You got to work smarter. And I know people say work smarter, not harder. I'm a proponent, do both. Well, I mean, why does it have to be either or? You can work hard, but just be smart in your working stuff. You know, I'm a hard worker, okay? Work doesn't, like scare me. So I'm a hard worker. Most of you listen to me are hard workers. Now let's combine that with working smarter, being more efficient. And when you become more efficient in, say, your follow-ups or in your marketing or in your negotiations or whatever, when you become more efficient, then all of a sudden you can start getting results, which is going to cause you to be effective, all right? So if you're not closing deals consistently, and like I said before, there's many more things, many more reasons why you could not be closing deals consistently. But one, either you're not working, you just think you're working, or you're thinking about working and thinking about putting the time and stuff in, but you're not actively working. You don't have a schedule, you don't have a system, whatever, you're not actively working. That's one reason why you're not closing deals consistent, because you're not working. You're not working the plan. You don't have your plan out there. You're not planning your work, and you're not working your plan. That's just the harsh reality. That's number one. Number two, you're not working smart. Remember, you can go through the motions of making calls. You can go through the motions of, just going out and prospecting and stuff. But if you're doing it half-heartedly, you're going to not get the results that you anticipate on getting. So that being the case, let's shift our mindset starting today. First of all, start working. Put that, like I said, that's a simple solution there. But now that you're working, let's focus on working smarter. Okay, working smarter. All right. If you want to learn more about this, hey, reach out to me, shoot me a private message and stuff, and let's talk about it. Because listen, we're in the fourth quarter of the year. We're in the short rows, as they say in the country back in the days. If you don't know what that means, back in the days we used to work in the tobacco field, and you have like these long rows that seem like, you go see the tobacco plants and stuff. The rows are so long, all right? But when you're in the short rows, like you go through them, and then you start, the rows start getting shorter as you come into the end, because obviously the land is not as much. So that's when you're in the short rows. So that's what we are when it comes to 2020. We're in the short rows now. So let's finish this year. Let's have a good work ethic. That's something I talked about before. And so let's start working. But then once we start working, let's focus on working smarter and harder. People say work smarter, not harder. No, I believe you need to do both, especially if you're not where you want to be. You need to do both. You need to work hard, but you need to work smarter as well, okay? Anyways, if you want to learn what I do, learn how I do this, reach out to me, shoot me a private message. If you want to learn how to make $5K in 30 days flipping real estate, hey, I got a little mini course. Reach out to me about that. Pretty inexpensive. Reach out to me about that, and I can show you how to get that done. But let's finish this year strong, all right? I appreciate you. This is your boy, Ray Mabry, about to sign off. Until next time, peace.